All disheveled with a toothpick hanging out of my mouth. Oh my gosh. Well, that was how rude of us. We just like totally dissed you all. Sorry. Chocolate cake turned out really good though. The little battery box charged to 100%, and when it did it, it shut it off. And then it power surges, and I'm not sure why it's doing that. So I just swapped everything out. So that's why we lost internet. So we're back on if you want to watch him finish the knife here. Spin this around. There we go. Hopefully they'll jump back on and you can ask Mike. If not, we'll message Mike. Welcome back to Rex. Yeah, that was terrible. We just dissed you guys big time. The internet shut off. My little battery box got powered to 100%, and then it shuts off. So I had to go in and switch things up and get the chocolate cake out of the oven. So it was good timing. But we are back to show this process. It's so awesome watching him turn scraps into really awesome stuff. Yeah, so I guess for you, Rex, getting out for a walk today might even be a challenge because of the cold temps. Even just, for me, just sitting in front of a window and sucking up the sunshine. But when I'm off of here, I'm going to go for a stroll and take the dogs for a walk. They need to get out.
Well, there's kind of what you...
Hold it down. Like it, yeah, they're right there. There we go.
That's what it's going to look like. That's about as far as I can take it right now. I got to maybe straighten that blade up a little bit. But I gotta let it heat up and then cool down real slow. I'll do that a couple times because what you're doing when you're hammering that stuff, metal, you're pounding all the fibers. There's like fibers in your metal in that, and you're compacting all the fibers, and it makes them really like basically tense. And then if you leave it like that, it's brittle and the structure isn't there. So if you heat it up and let it cool down real slow, it'll help the fibers and stuff in the metal to straighten back out and run like they should. So what I'll do is I'll put the knife back in the forge, slide the brick across, shut the forge down, just let that cool down real slow, and then later on I'll do that again. I should have some vermiculite, but I don't have any. I need to get some and put that knife in vermiculite and let it cool down in that instead of my forge, but it works.
Improvise, adapt, and overcome. Yeah, it's really cool, Rex. He has made some really awesome knives. I've been fortunate enough to get a couple of them. Some that were planned for me and some that weren't so much planned for me. More so for him. But he made a really awesome one with an antler handle, and the antler handle, I'll have to show it sometime, has really dark markings on it, and I just fell in love with it. And it was supposed to be his knife, but he let me have it. He's such a good guy.
Yeah, I walked in the house and I'm like, look at the knife I made. Isn't this a cool knife? And I was gonna keep it, and she goes, oh, can I have it? I'm like, right.
It's really awesome though. I will have to share it because it's a really sweet knife. Rex says, someday I'd like for someone to make a sword. My character of my story I'm writing has a sword. Okay, cool. Very cool. He has actually made 3 of them already. That was one of our son's homeschool shop projects. They made a sword together, and then he had made some for other people as well. So
They're not. They weren't all like heat treated and everything like that. It was all out of mild steel, so it was more for looks than anything.
That's what he was contracted to do with them. That's what they wanted them for. Just the fact that they could say they had one. So, but yeah, he has made those. That's cool that you're writing. That's one of my favorite things to do. I have a couple books in the works. I just gotta get a chance to work on them. One of my things is I would like for him to teach me how to blacksmith, but I need to get 2 of our classes live before I can take that on. So I'm working diligently on that. Ah, very cool. Rex says it's about spiritual warfare, the book that he's working on.
Okay.
Very cool. A lot of people don't realize that that is a thing and how much a thing it is. There's some really good books out there on it. What is, it's in, what's that book?
This present.
Yeah, This Present Danger.
Darkness.
Is it Darkness?
Yep.
This Present Darkness. I forget the author's name now. Frank Peretti. That is an absolutely awesome read.
So
He's a local author.
That's kind of the
Gist.
start of it. It'll end up, I'll take it all down and do stuff after I stick it back in the forge and let it cool down and that. So
Awesome. Rex, you said about artwork yesterday. What kind of stuff do you do? Do you do all sorts of varieties of art? I saw on your channel you do a lot of digital drawings. What happened?
I'm trying to stand it up on end, and it's not standing up for me.
Man, that's hot.
Because you want to keep it standing so that it heats more evenly, or cools down like an even. Okay,
So Rex answered that question. He said, I make fantasy type characters, warrior angels, and also animal art and landscapes. Do you do any,
come on.
oh my goodness, I am like having brain fart after brain fart. Oh gosh.
Yeah, do you do any of that stuff?
Like kids' books when you do the, oh my word. The artwork from a book. I'm sorry. My brain is just tapped. I need to go for a walk. I was talking too much this week on all my lives. Oh, it just went in my head and out of my head. But I think you know what I mean. But the illustrations. Good grief. Do you do any illustration work? Yeah, thanks. Yes. Like I said yesterday, you guys need to fill in the blanks sometimes. When I do too many lives back to back, it just toasts my brain. He says yes. Well, that's good to know. My son was actually working on a couple books and we needed an illustrator, so that's actually good to know. Okay, cool. Well, that wraps that up for now. He has the knife in the forge and letting it cool down, and then he will continue working on that so we can share the progress on that upcoming. But we figured we'd share a little bit of him in the smithy. Carol didn't jump on. She's the one that wanted to see you blacksmithing. She's the one that wants to learn too.
Yeah. We'll have to
Do another one, yeah.
Do some more.
Well, his Blacksmithing 101 class will be out soon, and so will his Trapping 101 class be coming out. Rex says, great work today. Glad you joined us, and we'll be lifting up some prayers for you. And thanks for jumping back on with us. That was crazy. We were having good conversation. All of a sudden, we just dissed everybody. But have a good rest of your day, Rex. Hope you feel better, and take it easy over there in North Dakota, and we'll be praying for you. And God bless.
Later.